Good day, everyone, especially to you, ma'am. To my fellow classmate, good day. My name is Crystal May A. Magbanwa, taking a Bachelor's of Secondary Education's majors in Social Study. The country I choose is France. France in Western Europe encompasses medieval cities, alpine village, and Mediterranean beaches. Paris is a capital, is famed for its fashion houses, classicals, art museum, including the Louvre and monuments like the Eiffel Tower. The country is renowned for its wines and sophisticated cuisine. Land and resources. France has the largest land area of any Western European nations and lies between the Mediterranean Sea on the southeast and the Bay of Biscay and English Channel to the north and west. France has total land area of 547 and 30 square kilometers of 211,208 square miles and the coastlines of 3,427 kilometers and 12,130 miles kilometers. Climate. Along the Atlantic seaboard and the west of France, there is an oceanic climate. Temperatures differences are moderate and the winter are mild but damp. It's rain relatively frequently. In the east, the climate is continent. Summers are warm with some thunderstorm and winter are cold. Temperatures can be dropped below 0 degrees Celsius. In the mountains are frequently occupied by snow. In the south, the climate is Mediterranean. Summer are hot and winter mild and dry. The autumn often bring thunderstorm and heavy rain that can lead to flooding. In the overseas department, the climate is tropical and temperatures rarely dip below 20 degrees Celsius. River system. France has more than 100 rivers, but the most well-known are the major rivers, such as the Seine, Rhone in the longest, which is the Loire River. The Seine is a 777-kilometer long river in the northern France. Its drainage basin in the Paris basin covering most of the northern France. It rises at source. Seine is 30 kilometers northwest of Dijon in northeastern France in the Langres Plateau, flowing through Paris and into the English Channel. The Rhone is a major river in France and Switzerland, arising in the Alps and flowing west and south through Lake Geneva in southeastern France before discharging into the Mediterranean Sea. The Alps listeners, its mouth, the river is divided into the Great Rhone and the Little Rhone. Loire River is the longest river in France, rising the southern Massif, central and flowing north and west, for 634 miles or 1,020 kilometers to the Atlantic Ocean, which is entered south of the Britain or Britain to Peninsula. Mountain system. There have 7 main mountain ranges in France. First, French Alps. Second, Massif Central, Pyrenees, Jura, Vosges, Cornica, and 7, Morvan Massif. The French Alps lie in the east side of the countries and border Switzerland and Italy. The highest peak is Mont Blanc at 15,774 feet or 4,808 meters. It is also the highest mountain in Western Europe. Massif Central. The volcanic Massif Central is geologically the oldest part of the country. It covers a hug area of central France, about 15% of the country. The Pyrenees stretch from the Atlantic to the Mediterranean coast and the south of France, making the border between France and Spain with the tiny countries of Andorra, nestled in the mountain. The Jura mountain range extends over 225 miles or 360 kilometers in both France and Switzerland, stretching from the Rhone River to the Rhine. The Vosges. The Vosges Mountains are divided into the High Vosges, where the rounded summits are called ballons or balloons, the Middle Vosges and Low Vosges. Corsica. The island of Corsica, around 100 miles or 170 kilometers from the French mainland and mainly mountain, with the range making up two-thirds of the island. Corsica was called both the Islands of Beauty and the mountain in the sea by the Greek. Morvan Massif and Burgundy. The Morvan is the smallest of the France mountain range through usual counted in any list of France's main mountain. Flora. France's flora and fauna as are varied as it range of the topography and climate. It has forests of oak and beech in the centers as well as pine, beech, poplar, and willow. The massive central has chestnut and beech. The sulpine, zone, juniper, and dwarf pine. Wildlife. You will be able to find the different kind of wildlife in France that quite uncommonly, including lynx, chamois, wolves, wild boar, marmots, golden eagle, roe deer, fox, European mink, and many more. Mineral resources. France holds a significant place among the European countries and is rich in natural resources including uranium, coal, ore, bauxite, zinc, antimony, arsenic, potash, feldspar, gemstone, and fluorspar. People and resources. Mostly people in France is very respectful, and they are mostly Catholicism is the largest religion in France.